What's up, guys? Specstar here today with my third battle for FDL, and just like the other two, this one is on the first day. I am just getting things done. 3 battles done on the first day, and this one I'm going up here against Jason, and he has got a team that is potentially webs and fairly offensive leaning. He's got Mega Gallade, Raikou, Tornadus Therian, Cresselia, Ribombee, and Tapu Fini, and I have an Adamant, 248 HP, 252 attack, Banded Zygarde with extreme speed, outrage, 1000 arrows, and toxic. I have a Clefable, which is physically defensive with the, and you guys are gonna judge me, but it is Cosmic Power, Charge Beam, Moon Blast, and Soft Boiled. And yep, I had to bring the Cosmic Power Clef at some point, and it had a really good matchup against Jason, so I did wind up bringing it. I've got a Suicune, which is somewhat speedy. It's also physically defensive. I have 240 speed on this, so I can make sure I'm quicker than a Tapu Fini and Cresselia, which are creeping a no-speed Mew, so a little bit complicated spread. I have Substitute, Substitute, Protect, Scald, and Calm Mind. My Thundurus it's Taunt, Z, Wild Charge, Knock Off, and Defog. Jolly, near max speed, 252 attack. I have a Scizor, which is Iron Plate, HP, and Adamant max attack with Sword Stance, Bullet Punch. Or no, I wasn't HP. I had actually quite a bit of speed on my Scizor. I was creeping a no-speed Cresselia, and then the rest went into HP. I was Sword Stance, Roost, Bullet Punch, and Bug Bite. And my Nihili-go was the most out there set. It was specially defensive with Sludge Wave, Stealth Rock, Toxic, and Pain Split. And it actually had, it's a weird set, but really everything except for Gallade on its team, it kind of took on, and it gave it the longevity to beat multiple Pokemon with the Black Sludge and the Pain Split, which other Nihili-go sets didn't have. So stressing its importance, I went with some sort of set that could manage to recover up its health when needed. And I'm going to decide that I want to lead with Nihili-go here, and that's because basically it covers everything except for Gallade or Cresselia, which I like that math, and I thought Ribombee was a very likely lead, especially if it was webs. But I'm going to lead off here, and for the second battle in a row, I'm going to have the worst possible lead matchup I could have. So I'm going to lead Nihili-go here. I don't have a good Gallade switch, and that's just the truth of it. Gallade can't come in on 4 of my Pokemon, but I can't switch in on it either, so it's a little bit tricky of a matchup. I'm going to go right out into Suicune, which can take some hits from it. He's actually going to go for Knockoff and take out my leftovers. I really just need Suicune to kind of help me deal Gallade a little bit and get damage on it, so that's not the end of the world, really. And I'm just going to fire off a Scald here as he actually goes for close combat. So are we able to get the burn to get this thing screwed up? No, we do not get that. But I actually took a little bit to make this turn, and that was just kind of to get him thinking. And he actually goes for the Poison Jab. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to just take a while to make my turn as if I'm thinking even when I'm not. I couldn't really switch into anything freely, and Suicune wasn't too valuable at low health, so being able to actually get off another Scald on this thing's really nice. Again, no burn, but we have this thing in range of our priority, which is beautiful. And here I'm going to go in my Thundurus because he has the fewest switch-ins on this of really anything I could bring out, and I'm just going to click Knockoff because it kind of covers anything he could potentially do. He goes into Cresselia, and I'm actually going to go ahead and crit the Cresselia. Based on the information, I'm going to find out that he is potentially mixed defensive with some physically defense, but he's definitely not all physical defense. And that could be in special attack, speed, or special defense. I really don't know. I would think special defense, but again, I really don't know yet. And here I'm going to expect him to try and Moonlight, and I'm actually going to go for a Taunt. Having Taunt means the crit may not have been necessarily the biggest deal because Thundurus did keep this thing low and it did beat it anyway. And I'm going to go for Taunt here, and he's actually just going to go for an Ice Beam. Interestingly, we do see it's Papa Berry, which is definitely pretty interesting bring, I guess. And here I'm going to go for a Z move because of the Ice Beam. I wanted to keep some health on Thundurus. If he didn't go for Ice Beam, I would have just 2-KO'd it with Knockoff, but I felt here that I had to keep Thundurus with somewhat of HP, so it could have some sort of functionality later, maybe against Torn, maybe against Feeny, just have some kind of use there, and that's why I decided to go for my Z move there. And he's going to bring out Raikou here, and I'm going to go into Nihili-go, which can take on a lot of Raikou variants. I need to get this thing in range of my priority, particularly Zygarde's Banded Extreme Speed. So I'm going to throw off a Toxic as he sets up Combines, fortunately not subbing up, which is nice with me. Here I'm going to Sludge Wave. I know I can take a Thunderbolt fairly well, as he does go for that and does 42%. And here I see that he's really low. He's getting low really quickly, should I say. And I can go into Zygarde hard here, and then after poison damage, he'll be in range of my Extreme Speed. So that's what I'm gonna opt to do, and I'm gonna hope he doesn't make the hard-ass HP Ice Play, which would be otherworldly, frankly. And he actually shows off a Z move, and he goes for a Gigavolt Havoc, and we just munch on that. No damage there. And Zygarde is able to take this thing out with Extreme Speed, so a great set of turns there for me. Here he's going to go out into his Torn. I don't want to leave my Zygarde in case he's HP Ice. I'm going to go out into my Clef actually, as he shows Bulk Up, which is very interesting, a little bit threatening here. And I was just going to go for my Cosmic Power to try to set up along with him. He's not going to let me do that. So I'm going to go for a Charge Beam here just to make sure that I'm not setup fodder for him. He's actually going to knock me off and do no damage, so I'm able to just throw off another Moonblast. Just trying to get this thing in range of my priority here. And I'm going to go ahead here and just click another Moonblast, and he decides to taunt me, and I was just never going to set up there. I had to get rid of that Torn. I'm looking at a win condition where I click Bullet Punch and I click Extreme Speed safely. And getting rid of Torn is just putting me in a safer position. I did not need Clef for anything. And yeah, we're going to take that thing out. And he's going to bring out his Tapu Fini here. I'm just going to go ahead and throw off a Moonblast here. Trying to get him in range of my priority, as I continue saying. That's just my whole focus right now. And I'm going to go for another Moonblast here. His Moonblast is going to do absolutely 0 to me because I dropped a special attack. And here my Taunt's going to wear off, so I'm going to try and Sob Boiled Up here and go for the win, but he actually taunts me. So a lot of taunts. He was ready for the setup, I guess. And he's actually going to show Protect here, which is pretty interesting. And I'm just going to Moonblast again. I just want to continue. Hit this thing, get it chipped down. I want it in range of Bullet Punch. I want it in range of Extreme Speed. And here I decide that it's very possible he protects to try and get some health on, or the alternative was probably Moonblast, so I'm just going to go into Nihili-go, which munches that Moonblast, try to preserve some differential. Differential definitely matters, especially if Shuckle beats me. If he doesn't, then I won't need it, but I'm not letting the battle get ahead of me. But if I do lose to him and I finish 3-1, then differential could definitely matter for me, so that's why I'm trying to preserve it there. And I'm just going to click Sludge Wave here. In the following turn, I'm going to click Sludge Wave as he actually goes to Glade and sacks that off. Perhaps predicting me to get Rocks Up or Pain. I don't know what he was thinking there exactly, but he's going to drop a GG, and I'm just going to go ahead and click Sludge Wave until the battle ends. And I do crit the Rabombi. I didn't need that. Nihili-go would have definitely beat it regardless, and I had priority in the back. but we end up with a 5-0 victory, and we actually start off 3-0 plus 9. So I'm happy with that start, but I've got one battle left against Shuckle, and I'm definitely not pulling my foot off the gas. I'm just going to keep going and try to give him a good battle and see if we can go 4-0 here, which would be absolutely lovely and secure us advancing to the brackets round. GG to Jason here, and that's going to be it for this battle. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a good night.